Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, for the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest for the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the USC Trojans, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Michigan Wolverines. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The Wolverines offense comes on the field first today. Everything that happens on this field today is just heightened, Kurt, because it happens on this amazing stage at the foot of the San Gabriel Mountains. Nothing like it.
Nothing like it to me in all sports. We've been calling this game for such a long time, and I think we both agree it's one of our favorite games to call each year. And when we get a good matchup like this, it makes it that much better.
Now they're running on the toss. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
They'll hand it off. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Patchett. They wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Takes the handoff. It's Patchett. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. And the Wolverines pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance and a really nice gain.
He'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up the football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw.
And the pressure gets home. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
These big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, that It's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field and they'll go for it. 4th down, he's throwing for it. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop. So the USC Trojans offense comes out for their first possession today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. Guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Well, how about the push up front by the big fellas here? And when you can get pressure like this, that's what separates good defenses from great defenses. When you think back to the Michigan teams, when they've been exceptional, they've had defensive line play just like that.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment.
Boy, he comes up just short of his 1st down, but a nice job of picking up some yards on 3rd and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you, and in this case, it wasn't quite enough to pick up the 1st down, but he gives him a chance.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Wolverines offense is back on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? 1st down here for this offense. They're going to run it. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Explosive gain across midfield. They'll spot it about the 35.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. The Wolverines will crank up the tempo.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Caught quickly. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. It's a solid gain to pick up the 1st down, and what'll be likely the final play of this 1st quarter. So a serious defensive battle as we wrap up the 1st quarter. These teams pursuing a national championship. Let's take a look at the game summary so far. Both teams desperate to get the offense going, find a spark and some rhythm in this playoff game. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. He'll hand it off. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Well, those counter plays are tough on a defense. Defense has got to be gap sound. You get so caught up in the base concepts, but the offense comes back with a counter play. If you're not sound with your gap integrity, You can give up a big play.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Got space, looking to score. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
They can't punch it in on the ground. The defense holding firm there on first down. It's a second and goal play for the offense. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time. Looking to put together a positive drive here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Makes a quick catch. Physical run, breaking tackles. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. A new set of downs after that completion. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. Well, a lot of times as a play caller, you go to the draw play because you feel the defensive front is just consumed with trying to get pressure on the quarterback. They go with the draw, but the defense is completely locked in. Does a nice job of showing discipline to completely negate the play.
Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense makes the stop. The screen pass doesn't produce a first down, and now it's fourth down. And the Trojans bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. Now it's a very high kick straight up in the air. And it's fair caught near the 40-yard line. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on second down. And it's complete downfield. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, You got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
And they're trying to punch it in here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Looking to pass. It's Cook. Catch made on the out route. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. Dump off caught by the running back. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Pass caught. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. An important 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this 1st down on that 3rd down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. But just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down. And the Trojans will send the punt team onto the field. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. This will likely be the last play of the half. Always looking to throw. Minute's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Wolverines will kick it away to get us going in the 2nd half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. We get the 2nd half started with the running play. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. running with purpose. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The Trojans will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Dropping back, it's Cook. And he pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. And the Trojans line up on 1st and 10 now.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Throws it to the right. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The backs got it. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
But throughout this game, they've shown a number of their base run plays in the first half. So it's good to mix in the counter here in the second half, just in case the defense is starting to over-pursue. Keep an eye on if they pull that play again maybe later in this game.
1st down and 10. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46.
Boy, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Greasy had, 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Burback and all the great receivers. So this is within their history, and it's good that they're leaning on it.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. That run picks up 1st down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. You can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
2nd down play coming up. Trying to find some room. It's Passion. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. From 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the 1st down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that 1st down.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. Tackled, but 1st down.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver. And the ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Only a small game. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Snags the quick throw. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. They call the draw play here. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And the Trojans will bring their punt team onto the field. Here's the punt, high in the air. This one will be fair caught. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. And the Wolverines' offense is back on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time?
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And that broken tackle will earn him 1st down yardage.
And that's going to be a 1st down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a 1st down on the ground.
1st and 10 now for the offense. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, by also staying in bounds and working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Takes the handoff again. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Wolverines begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And a handoff as they run the counter play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Hey, great job here by this defense. It's going to be 4th down and 1. They bent, but they did not break. We'll see if the offense elects to go for it here on this 4th down play.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And a chance here to build the lead, make it a 3-score game in the final quarter. The field goal is good, and they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got it. He has first down yardage at the 46. He'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock.
It's 2nd down.
2nd down after that previous play. Looking downfield. It's Cook. Escapes the sack. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process. Had the big play to start the drive, but now, after 2 incompletions, they face a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The ball is picked off. Going the other way, can they stop him? Past the 20. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Wolverines. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
They're setting out to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And he's tackled after the catch. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead. I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
Couldn't find anybody open. He just has to throw it away.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit. This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. There's no one to throw to there on 3rd down, and now it's a 4th down coming up. And the Trojans will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.